Greetings, fellow traders. Paul Bennett, time for the Lunchtime Market Update for Tuesday, August the 10th, 2021. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's just see where we're at the market here today. So SPX, guys, woo, what a little bit of a wild day here today. Up 8 points, but it wasn't without a big pullback earlier. Weekly chart still choppy. Daily chart still choppy. But some wild intraday price action, right? We're still looking at a potential rising wedge right here, or a ending diagonal here on the SPX. But let's take a look at the SPY. And SPY, guys, volume still really low here today, but again, it was not met without some wild intraday price action. We'll take a look at it here when we pull up the futures. So look at that, guys. Big push. I mean, we're like pushing away all the way to all-time highs for a huge move, big push, and then a sharp reversal. But talk about a rug pull off of that one. And then we get right to the support zone right here, and then we have a nice bounce off of that for another V reversal. They're back at it again with all their fun and shenanigans, right? So it's pretty interesting stuff right there. We definitely liked it on the short side. We pointed out some opportunities there, and we'll show you some names that we looked at too while the market was pulling its way back. Reversals are a little bit trickier, right? You never know how much energy you get, but these days it's typically a V reversal, so it kind of is what it is at this point. So now, basically the MES of this recent high to see if it can see how it holds this fresh geometric line. Oop, not very clean right there. This fresh geometric line here going into the afternoon. Let's see the Qs. Woo! Q's kind of led the way down there, didn't they? So looking like an interesting retrace right here, right? We dropped a couple levels right here. Right, about a 50% retrace off of that, but a very, very sharp down move. I'm surprised it took so long for the stock market, the S&P to catch up, but kind of is what it is. IWM finally got over its geometric line here this morning, made a little bit of a move. XLF, relative strength, guys. Again, the banks are still strong this morning. Imagine that. So still kind of working their way up right here. And the VIX got a little bit perky on that drop, but kind of back into its range right here. Let's take a look at Apple. All right, so Apple Dapple. Let's take a look here. Try to remove a little bit of this noise here. So Apple Dapple gave a nice push at the open right there, and they kind of pulled back here. So it could be working on a bear flag. We're waiting just to see which way this thing wants to go. Tesla. So Tesla with a huge dip by here this morning, come right back to down off the signal zone and right back to the signal zone here this morning. And AMD was another one. This is one of the ones that we pointed out on the short radar this morning. Great drop on AMD. It was great at the open. It was great down here, and a huge dip by off of that one. Again, guys, this was negative gamma territory. So a lot of times in that negative gamma, you get these huge moves as market makers start to hedge back to the upside when volume starts to come in. So it's some pretty cool stuff there. Bitcoin. Down about 900 right now, but it's been a really great move here. Still holding the clouds, still holding the upper trend line, so let's see how that goes. A few other chart requests out here. We've got SDC. Oof. Big gap down there off of earnings, guys. It's down to $5. Things a penny stock right now, so probably a good one to kind of take off the radar altogether. Roku. Kathy just spent $170 million on this one the other day, and it's back below, well, it's been pretty much below the 50-day moving average, below the 80 MA on this one. So, tough, it's like Kathy, it's like, like wait till it's above the 80 MA. Usually, if it's gonna move, it's gonna be above it, right? Anyway, so it's not the best with entries right there, but we'll see how it goes. But if this thing wants to continue to pull its way back right here with this engulfing candle, right, it might hit the bottom of the cloud and the 200-day moving average below it. Let's take a look at FCell. So FCell again, like we said, guys, nice push to the 50-day moving average. You're kind of rejecting that one right now. JMIA. Nasty candle here today under the 80 MA, so a little bit of caution there. Pfizer. Woo! Look at this thing go, guys. It's I mean, this is on the warpath with mRNA, so huge move on that one, guys. I mean, it's so tough to chase up here, but still pretty epic. AAL. Decent reversal today, right? So we got a nice lower shadow yesterday, and decent push here today on AAL, and we got another one out here too for CCL. As these names start to get moving again, kind of moving along with the small caps right there. Watch your 200-day moving average on CCL. Anyway, guys, great request today. Really appreciate it. Again, today we're seeing some volatile moves here in the market, even though we're still choppy. But we'll see how we end up today and what we got going in tomorrow. And we'll cover what we're seeing at the end of the day in the market wrap. And until then, guys, stay healthy out there. And remember your risk first and stay safe. See you and stay in the game.